Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? One of the big talks of the town in Empyrea is crafting. Crafted gear is probably going to be the best gear that we're going to get in this expansion. The problem with crafted gear is, well, you need reagents. And also another talk of the town is how freaking hard it is to get these reagents. In this video, we're going to cover the rarest reagents and where it is you can find them. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be long enough for 2 parts yet or not, so I'm just going to keep on babbling on, and if I run into 10 minutes, we'll cut it off, and we'll do it again, because I don't want to run a 30-minute video. Alright, first and foremost, Aethyr Dust. Aethyr Dust can only be found in the Empyrea worlds. You can't go anywhere else, unlike some of the other reagents, and get it. Aethyr Dust is most easily found. This is what you got to do. Go ahead, equip your most favorite mount, and start going along the edges of the map. Be it the aerial shore, the aerial jungle, wherever you go, whatever world you'd like to have. You know, Athenor, whatever. Any of them will do. Go along the edges. As well as picking up Aethyr Dust, you will pick up... Oh, there's Aethyr Dust right there. As well as picking up Aethyr Dust, you'll get Comet Tails and a lot of the usual reagents. You can do this, and you usually find, in areas like this, you'll usually find 1, or if the area is big enough, maybe 2. I'm going to scope around here just real quick at the edge of town, because there's usually 1 back here at the edge, the rear edge of town too. But usually you'll only find 1. But what you want to do, just go along the edges of each of these maps. It doesn't matter if you're in Athenor. Oh, see, there it is, right there. It doesn't matter if you're here in the aerial shore, or if you go to the jungle, or if you go to Athenor, or what have you. A couple of them will have 2. Most of the time they'll have 1. But all you've got to do is realm hop, and real quick like, you will have all the Aethyr Dust that you need. Again, Empyrea and the worlds related to Empyrea are the only places you're going to find Aethyr Dust. You're not going to find it in any of the older places, you know, Zavaria, Azteca, Mirage, any of that stuff. So look around here, look around the edges of any of these maps for Aethyr Dust. That is going to be the best place to get it. Alright, let's cut to one that I hear a lot about, Squid Ink. I'm going to go to the various places instead of trucking all around. I'm going to go directly to them and show you on the map where they're at. So you don't have to watch me fly on this helicopter all over the countryside. I will meet you at the next spot in just a minute. Okay, here we are. We are in the aerial jungle, and I am on the map right here. This is in the Calamar Raider area, and this behind me is the dungeon entrance to the secret tunnel. I have run this about 30 times now. I know this is going to be disheartening, but I've run this about 30 times now, and I've gotten 8. The percentage drop for this, and this is only for the first couple of fights, the percentage drop for this is about 30%, give or take. You'll get a Squid Ink in about 3 out of 10 drops if you fight these first 2 fights over and over again. As well as Squid Ink, you'll have a fair chance to get some of the Kabbalist gear, which is the best drop gear so far in Empyrea. This is, if you are, well, let's put it this way. If you are crafting for every one of your characters and you have all 6, this is probably your best option for over and over Squid Ink. There are a number of bosses that drop Squid Ink, but I haven't been able to farm all of these bosses individually enough to know exactly who drops what in what amounts so far. Squid Ink, however, is dropped by many, many bosses throughout Empyrea. There is another spot that I'm going to next that is a great source for, the best way of putting it is, one-time good deal Squid Ink. Let me go over there and I'll show you where that's at. Okay, our next good spot. We are in Xanadu in the Leisure Dome area. You're going to have to complete regular quest line to get into the Leisure Dome area. But once you get in here, and I have to take a quick moment here to give proper thanks. Dallas, thank you very much. I would have never guessed this without your helpful information. Dallas helped me out with this one. This person, Dusk here, gives you a number of side quests. And as rewards, you get Squid Ink. I think it was you end up with 9 Squid Ink for the side quests that he gives you. So if you want to pick up a quick, guaranteed 9 Squid Ink, talk to Dusk here. Let me show you on the map where Dusk is at. Right here in the Leisure Dome area. You see my arrow right there near the top of the green. I'll leave that on there for a second so you can see it clearly. All right. Dusk gives a number of Squid Ink. So if you're just crafting for one character and you don't want to fool around with multiple fights with only a chance at getting Squid Ink, this is your man. I think it's a man. This is your man, I think. All right. Best place so far that I have seen to get reliable Squid Ink for just a brief crafting session. All right. Now we got Squid Ink covered. Let's go ahead and go to a couple of the other harder things to get a hold of. Let's see. Let's go with the Shining Scales. All right. All right. As for the Shining Scales are best found in fishing chests as close to Empyrea as you can get. And by that I mean I have seen it come and heard it come out of fishing chests so far back in content as Zafaria. But being as there is no, at this point in time, no real fishing to speak of in Empyrea, my best area for getting Shining Scales has been this place right here, the Castaways Bungalow. Now, this will come out pretty soon for everybody publicly. Those of us who did the Extra Life charity thing got it a little bit early. But I have gotten more Shining Scales from fishing in this bungalow than I have any other type of fishing. So if you know someone who has the Castaways Bungalow, fish here first. Try this area first. Give your luck a go and see what you can get. But this is right now the highest, I don't want to say highest level, but it's really the truth. This is the highest level area for fishing that there is. And I think that maybe, level and context and world has something to do with it. And you just have a better chance of getting Shining Scales here because it's Empyrea content. Maybe so. And that once they release some fishing to Empyrea, the Shining Scales will be a little bit better. But for right now, this has been my best source for Shining Scales. The fishing at the Castaways Bungalow. Other than that, I really, to be honest, don't have a good source for it. Other than that. All right, let me go ahead now and cover the last one that seems like it's really a problem, and then I'll go ahead and wrap this up. And if you'll have any questions, we'll talk about that then. Let me go to that now. All right, this is going to be another one of those too good source things as far as a crafting reagent goes. 2 areas that really deserve honorable mention for getting shocked keys. Shocked keys come out of silver chests. Not just in Empyrea. I have heard of them coming out of, a silver chest in Mirage. Okay? I'm going to do one real quick just for the hay of it and see if I get this key. Bear with me. Just for the sake of this video. And we'll see if I get one or not. And then I'm going to show you a really, really good silver chest location. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. I got the easy map. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Go ahead and do this. I just want to see if there's really... I've heard it both ways about there being or not being shock keys in these chests. Some people have reported really, really good luck. Other people have said, that's a bunch of bull crap. I got nothing out there, man. Why are you trying to feed on me? But yeah, that's where we're at with this. Let me go ahead and get these. Come on. Give me 2, 3, 5. Now, I'll never see a 2, 3, 5 again. Never, never. Look. Okay, there's a 2. Finally. I just want to see if I happen to snag one or not. I'm really curious about this. Because I haven't snagged one out of the silver chest here at all. There's my 5. I'll win here in a minute. I promise I won't hold you any longer than necessary. There we go. Okay, yeah, count it up. Come on, you can do it. I just want to see if I happen to get one. I did. See right there, shocked key. There we go. So yes, you can get these out of these chests here in Empyrea. But, and this is a but, finding a silver chest, especially during busy times, isn't always the best proposition. So I'm going to go to the best place that I know to reliably find silver chests. Because that's going to be important. You have to have a silver chest to farm a silver chest to get the shock key. Let me go to that, and we'll talk about that real quick, and then I'll go to the final area. Okay, part of getting those shock keys is in the time that you have to spend finding the silver chests for a chance at the shock key in the first place. And maybe you'll get a shock key in that chest, and maybe you won't. And if you didn't, you've wasted all that time playing that silver chest game to get it. And then you've wasted all that time finding another silver chest. This is the absolute best area I have ever seen for silver chests. Watch this. Okay, I'm in the Chronoverge in the Ruble Wastes and Mirage. Up here, either on this side or on this side. It doesn't matter what realm you go to. Watch this switch. Let's switch realms and I'll show you what I mean. This is Leprechaun realm and there's a silver chest right there. Let's go to Seraph. There's a silver chest right there. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much in every realm in this whole game, in this area, there's a silver chest. Pretty much, it doesn't matter. You can just stay here all day. You'll have a silver chest right there in front of you. I mean, right in your face. You go and try it. By the time you finish the game, you'll be ready to switch realms and go to another one. And this will greatly, greatly reduce your time looking for shock keys, if that's what you're looking through using the chest method. Now, another place is the Thieves' Den, where all the monkeys are at. You can find silver chests there pretty frequently, but not as frequently as here. This is almost a guaranteed farm for silver chests. You'll almost every single time find a silver chest sitting on that side of the door or that side of the door. Now, that is, mind you, if you're using the silver chest method for finding these shock keys. The other method, and especially the better method if you are crafting for multiple wizards and you need multiple shock keys and not just enough for one. Guys, go and farm key limes. If you have some key limes stashed away in your bank, get those out. If you know anything at all about gardening and farm key limes, you can get shock keys. The drop rate, it is not huge. I'll be the first to tell you, it's just like anything else that you get from gardening. It's not a huge drop rate, but if you farm a full bed of key limes, you will more than likely, every single time you harvest, get enough shock keys to do at least a couple items of crafting. And when I say a full bed, I mean a 69 plot bed, if you have that many. If you don't, fine. You know, it may take you a little bit longer if you have only 10 key limes or 20 or what have you. But you will get a lot of shock keys that way. It just takes a slower amount of time. It's like with amber. You can get amber from farming or you can get amber from gardening. It just depends on what you want to do, how many you need, and how much time it takes. Okay, guys, hopefully this has helped you out because I have heard a lot of talk about, man, I can't find this reagent. It's killing me. Why? The drop rate is so low. You know, and you guys know the stuff that you hear whenever you're playing this game and somebody's trying to get something. You know, you're familiar with the whine, the sound, that high-pitched whine of someone not getting what they want. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped you out. I hope that you can craft a little more easily now and get some things done. Thank you to all of you who have contributed to this video. A lot of you don't even realize I keep my nose, my ears, and my eyes open, and I pick up every bit of information I can, and when I hear something, I go and test it, and that's how these videos come up a lot of times. Sometimes, and in fact a lot of times, these videos aren't a one-man effort. There's just one man putting it all together, putting all the pieces together to make the puzzle fit. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, a good hard smash as well. Subscribe, share, yell my name to everybody you know, because I would love to see more of you around here. If you'd like to hang out live, I stream on Twitch. pretty much every evening of the world, usually starting around 9:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You are more than welcome to come and hang out. We have a great time. It's more like a circle of friends around the coffee table than it is a stream. It really is. And once you get there and once you see how people are, you'll understand. It's really cool there. I would love to have you there as well. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace.